Hello, everybody. Just doing a little check-in here. Just checking in with the financial markets, just doing an educational check-in. So, first up is a stock that I have on my radar called VTRS. This is a spin-off stock from Pfizer, I believe. It has a dividend. I saw structure developing here and I thought it was good. I basically thought for educational purposes only that this would be a good place to start looking to buy toward the upside. And this is the setup here on VTRS. So situation like this where we have resistance. So you get a big resistance, the resistance. And then the resistance was broken and then it was retested with an uptrend line of support right here. See, support, support. So you had an uptrend plus resistance being broken. So when you see a confluence of those two trend lines like that, this is definitely, you got to bet on these types of situations for educational purposes only. That would be a good level, I would think, and 9 times out of 10. And I put a green arrow there, and I suggest, we're just watching it, but so far so good. It's a profitable company. It has a dividend, so it's a 12%, 12-cent dividend per quarter. So you get for every one share, you get about 48 cents. You get 48 cents per year. So right now, the dividend yield is about 4.5%. So you get a 4.5% return on your capital through the dividend, plus the fact that this company looks profitable and it's sort of cheap right now, and the stock may go up higher. Looks good. I have a target on this for $13.09. So VTRS. These stocks don't come up often. Buying opportunities don't always present themselves often. They really don't, and in my opinion. And so you sort of just have to keep track of a couple of your favorites and sort of buy them when they're in the dumps, in my opinion. And we'll just cover the normal ones. Hafnia. Hafnia, oh my gosh, it's looking good. This is a good day for Hafnia. You see this type of shape, sort of a upward shape, and then a cup, and then whoosh, ripping higher. So this target, this level right here, Hafnia is at $6.42. I wouldn't be surprised if over the next month it reaches $7.20 and maybe even higher. So we're looking at Hafnia. It's a great company, great story. You have to see this tweezer shape right here, and then a consolidation, and then we're breaking out higher. So everything's there for Hafnia. So it's looking good. So far, so good. UPS, yeah. There was this pullback buying opportunity that looked pretty good right in here. If that was a good educational level to possibly invest in, but it didn't even go down and touch that level, and it's starting to reverse and go up higher. So, yeah, your time to get in, the good time to get into UPS for educational purposes only. It's here, and it may not be this cheap for much longer. I could see this just this right here. See this level, that gap fill level. UPS could go right up to 134. Who knows? But it had good earnings. Surprise earnings reported. So its last earnings report was 34% better than expected. So last earnings were reported as $1.55 a share, and then this last quarter's earnings were reported at $1.74 a share. And then new period earnings are estimated to be at $2.17. So, yeah, there's something going on with UPS for educational purposes only. That looks like, if you're not going to buy now, when would you buy? So it looks like a good level for me to buy at. and you sort of take your shot, but that's for educational purposes only. So there's UPS, Hafnia, Dow Chemical. This one's, it may turn around here, it may not, but for educational purposes only, this is definitely sort of a level to keep an eye on. It's a hefty company with a lot of history, but something could happen with Dow, so I keep an eye on that. Those are two big ones right now: UPS and Hafnia. XRP's dogging it. Who knows what will happen with that? It's sort of a wild card. But I have faith in the long run for XRP. And let's just take a look at the standard NASDAQ futures. Let's see if there would have been a day trade today. I know I've been saying I'm going to take a live trade. I'm trying to sort out a couple things right now. I may possibly take a live trade tomorrow, Thursday, November 13th. It's looking like we're about 99% sure I'll take a trade tomorrow. But something like this right now on the NASDAQ futures, I would be comfortable just taking a short right here, right now. But not necessarily. I would put a pending order in. So you would want to see this candle. This candle right here. See how this candle is an engulfing candle right here? This candle right here. The wick is higher than the previous wick's high. The wick is lower than previous wick's low. So this is a setup right here. You have consolidation. You have reaction off of a previous support. Here's previous support that was broken. Now it's testing it again. So if this broke the low here, I'll be comfortable entering a short, having the target be right there. If this low got broken, if that low got taken out, you may want to go for the short for educational purposes only. We're just looking at this educationally. So I do not give financial advice. We're just looking at this for educational purposes only. So yeah, what you'd want to see happen is this just start to curl, start to just sort of bend right over. Dink, dink, dink. So maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't, but definitely a good shot there. Now, if we were live on the New York Open, what was available to us? So here was the New York Open, this red candle. This is the 930 candle. So if I was trading this, I mean, this would have been pretty good. But if I was trading this, I would have seen this is previous support. See this little zone right here that acted as support? And then it got broken, and then they sort of retested it and then slammed down. And this candle right here, this is a trigger candle right here. This is an engulfing candle. Very good engulfing candle right there. So technically speaking, if you really break it down and analyze it, the high of this wick is higher than the previous wick's high on the green candle, and the low of this wick is obviously lower than the previous green candle's low wick. So this would have been sort of a trigger activation candle. So once you see this candle print, you could have said, all right, well, we're short at a break on the low. Could have said, well, when it breaks the low, we're going to go short. And you could have had a stop loss right here. And your target could have been at least here, this level right there. That would have been a nice trade. That would have been really nice this morning. So yeah, you get these good trades on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. That would have been nice. Missed it. It's all right. We'll be back tomorrow. And as you can see, this is starting to melt down a little bit. I think we're going to get a little bit of a sell-off into the close here, into the market. We got another hour to go. But we'll see. That's what we're looking at there. And gold is looking good. I said I'm not getting in front of gold. No way. Who is going to say how high gold can go up? Now look at it. As I stated before, I was buying it down here at like $3,000 an ounce. I was buying it down there. I said, I'm not getting in front of gold. I don't know how high it's going to go. And then sure enough, in 1 month, it goes up to $4,300. Now it's going even, now it could go even higher. You know, this could go here, and then we could stay here, make a flag, and then it could go even higher. So don't get in front of gold. You don't know how high gold will go. Silver too. Yeah, that's a nice one. Copper. It's amazing how copper's just totally went up so high. Copper. So it used to be $3.60 a pound. Now it's at topped out around $6 a pound. Now it's at $5 a pound. So or $5 for 10 pounds, I think, or something. No, I don't know. I think it's $5 a pound. But yeah, this is the symbol for copper, MHG1 exclamation mark. So yeah, everything's looking good. I had an idea maybe to buy corn yesterday, or corn's looking like it's ready to just take a move higher. We'll see. But yeah, I just wanted to check in and look at some things, and hopefully we'll be able to do a live trade tomorrow. We'll see. And I hope everybody's doing well. All right. Thanks for your time.